Hello guys, it is the ending of 2018 and you see that little crack in the door. That's about how much space we have for the year to close out. So I'm always doing things that are symbolic to grab a larger understanding of what I'm wanting to create. So for me, I'm saying bye-bye to 2018. And I'm welcoming in 2019. And I'm able to welcome in my 2019 because I've taken the time to really consider what it is I'm looking for in this year ahead. I've had such a challenging year. I've had such a great year. I've had such a year of learning. It's just been a lot going on in this year. So one thing that I've learned over the years is if I don't write down my plan or purpose, or some direction, or what I call them goalposts to help me stay within a certain framework throughout the year, I will get derailed. And I noticed that sometimes those guideposts or goalposts will tend to pigeonhole you if you're not growing with the goal. If the goal is something that is going to scare you, if it's something that's going to push you, sometimes that guidepost that you have, those rails, feel like they're suffocating you. And you know what, a little bit of that may be okay because it means that you're going to outgrow that space. So that means as the year goes along, I'm going to leave some room for me to grow with those goals, with those ideas that I have. And so I wanted to take some time and do this with you guys because one thing I like to do is capture what my thought processes are. Because if I don't do that, then you guys think that I'm not real. And I'm a real person. I'm a real person with real feelings and real goals and real aspirations. And I want you guys to know we all are real. If you allow us to be. If you allow yourself to be. Just open up. And let the ideas flow a little bit. So I've already gotten my planner for the year. There's a lot of different planners that exist in the world. For me, planners help help me not try to keep everything in my head. When you have a lot of different moving parts, sometimes when you try to keep it all in your head, it sounds, oh great, I can do. It's not a great idea because you don't leave enough empty space to be more creative. So I have to write things down. I have to write it down. So this is my planner for the year. I always get one that's pocket size that can go in my purse, that's not taking up all this room in my book bag. It still leaves enough room for me to be able to journal. One thing that is going to carry over going into the new year is the fact that every day I do 3 things that I'm accomplished during that day. And I only focus on the accomplishments and not focusing on the things during the day that I didn't like or didn't feel like really brought me forward. I focus on the things that did. So 3 things. This is my planner from last year. And you'll see that throughout the year. Oh God, that's my calendar. Can you guys see this pretty good? Always 3 things that I do. You know, this was what? April. We go all the way through. So you guys know I'm not BSing you. We're all the way in October. Still 3 things a day. Keeping it moving. Now we're into, what is this, December? Yeah, December. And what is this, the last week? This is the last day. So today I've only written down 1 thing because my day isn't over with yet. So the 1 thing I've written down so far is adventure and abundance. So the cat's out of the bag, guys. My whiteboard behind me, this is in my kitchen. This is the first thing I see when I come out of my bedroom. This is what I see when I'm standing in the kitchen. This is what I see when I walk through the door. This is what I see when I'm sitting on my couch. This is what I see when I'm sitting at my dining table. Do you understand what I'm saying? Every corner of my house where I walk, this space is what I see. So I wanted to make sure that I put my whiteboard somewhere where I can see it. Because if it's something that's going to guide me throughout the year, why would I not want to see it, right? So we're going to put 2019 up here because that's what year we're going into. 2019, guys, 2019. And my guidepost for the year is adventure. Yes, I can spell. I don't need spell check. And abundance. Uh-oh, my marker's going a little dry. Abundance. And I like to draw a little arrow there. So, adventure and abundance. How did I come up with those as my guideposts for the year? I wanted to know how I wanted to feel. How do I want to feel in 2019? How do I want to make other people feel? Not make you, but guide you, inspire you, whatever. Be around you. You don't want to be around someone that dulls you, bores you. I'm not that person. So for me, 2019 is going to be adventure and it's going to be abundance. These words aren't just words to me. They actually have some meaning. I prayed about this and I asked God, well, what is it that's going to guide me? Because I can't go into this alone. I couldn't come up with the theme for my life without having some groundedness. And my groundedness comes from my spiritual beliefs and my purposes in life, and being able to be driven by that purpose and that passion. So adventure to me is excitement, and it means that I have to be courageous throughout the year. When you think of adventure, what comes to mind? It lights you up. You can't say adventure. You can say adventure with excitement, right? It just brings about it a certain sense of excitement, a certain sense of, oh, something big's going down. When you think of an adventure, and that's what I want my days to be like in 2019. I want all of my days to be like, oh, what's next? What am I going to do? How am I going to get out there and excite myself? How am I going to get out there and really make my days count? So I wanted my year, my guidepost, to be guided on bringing some more adventure and action into my life. And then the other word is abundance. To me, abundance isn't just about the green dollars. To me, it's a wealth, it's an overflow of having the things that I most deserve, that I need, that I require, just an abundant life. And when you combine adventure and abundance, that means that you're going to just be filled with so much joy, with so much opportunity, with so much of a chance to just go for it. Just go for it. So for me in 2019, this is what excites. These are my words. I don't know what your words are going to be, but I'm encouraging you to create a theme, a guidepost, focus points, a life of guidance, so that you won't just haphazardly just show up each day. For me, this is going to work. And there's other parts of this that I've started to break down and write into. Not necessarily my journal, but just my wellness pact. That's what I'm working for. So we're going into a new year on Tuesday. Tuesday is the new year. This is the eve of New Year's Eve. And I thought it was appropriate to just share with you a little bit about what I'm doing. My thought process, my plan, my path, my way of pulling out all of that good stuff that's here and putting it there so that I can open up some space for more things to come in. I'm hopeful that you guys have done what I've done and started to really close out 2018, because the last thing that I want to do is to wake up on 2019 like, it's a new year? What happened? Oh my God. Oh Lord. Because that's what I've been doing every day this past week. I'm like, is it really the end of 2018? Is it really only one more day? Is it really only 2 more days? So I'm preparing myself for that closure. If you have a little bit more time to say goodbye, a little bit more time to plan out the conclusion, then you don't feel as if you've just been pulled and yanked and placed somewhere and you don't know what to do. So again, this isn't a lecture. I'm not a teacher. This is a purpose-driven message for me to help others be able to pull out ways to get better, feel better, look better, live better in 2019. I'm a part of a women's group, Women of Action, and the the leader of that group, Dr. Monica, has been posting some really informative things of what's happening in our world here lately. And it's just, it strikes me so hard in my heart, because I feel like some of those things are what's creating a lot of the depression in the world. Is people just don't know where to land. They don't know who they can land with. They don't know who they can trust. They don't even trust themselves. So it's really, really important that, one, we're there for us, that we're healthy and whole, and two, that we create a plan for ourselves, because if you have a plan and a purpose, you have something to live and strive for. It drives you and it pushes you. It gives you meaning. It gives you expectations. It lets you know that someone is dependent on you for you to be there tomorrow. And if you know that someone is waiting for you and looking for you and longing for you, then that's going to inspire you to want to show up, because I want you to show up. I want to see you. I want to talk to you. I want to hug on you. I want to love on you. I want to support you. I want to coach you. I want to do all of those things. But I can't do any of them if you don't show up first. If you just ask me, what can I do? I'll guide you, because we can guide each other. That's the point. So just like I always tell you guys, have something in your person that can, if you're having a bad day or you're having a woe is me day, something that you can eyeball. My planner, always look up. That's my guiding post. Always look up. When I come out of my bedroom, come out of the bathroom, sit down to eat my dinner, cook my dinner, watch television, study, come inside of my house, this is what I see. 2019, adventure and abundance. So guys, stay tuned. We have some juicy things happening in 2019. I'm excited about what's about to head. I'm really excited. I always say I'm excited, because I am. I'm an excitable person, but I'm excited about the possibilities and opportunities that are coming about. So have a fantastic Sunday. End your year with a bang so you can burst into 2019 ready and in action. I'll talk to you guys soon. Love you. This has been an amazing year. I was just so excited. Okay, that's it. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.